definition of sin. I say there are choices, not just this one, but others that we make that are wrong, but less wrong than all the other choices before us. Sins that are not crimes. Among ethicists, a common problem you may have heard of is called the problem of the runaway train. It goes like this. You're standing on a bridge over a rail yard. There's a runaway train coming down the track. If it goes straight ahead, it will plow into 50 people, killing them. But if you throw a switch, it will go onto a siding, but it will kill one person. But you alone know that it's going to happen. Do you throw the switch? Of course you do. And then you feel dreadful. Because there are times when we're going to make choices when the best choice we have is less pain, not no pain. Less harm, not no harm. Less shame, not no shame. We're bringing young men and women home from a war. We will cheer them and regale them with our support. But thousands of them are plagued with the thought they've actually killed other human beings. Oh, it's perfectly legal. They're not going to jail. But they have taken a life. And yet we do not acknowledge that they are struggling with their sin of killing that is not a crime. More comfortably, there are bankers that we wish were in jail, but we would probably do better if they just wrote us very large checks and admitted they were wrong. Sins that are not crimes, but nonetheless afflict us if we commit them and harm us if we are in their midst. Is this not the case with abortion? Even when it is the best choice, it is ending a life. Those on the pro-life side who cannot admit this make criminals of half the country and hypocrites of the rest. Those on the pro-choice side cannot admit abortion is death, which it is. But you and I, those who have been there, we know it is both a choice and a death, and it is sometimes the only choice, sometimes the best choice. And the discomfort we feel is real, and it's not phony, and it's not forced, and it's actual, and we need to be able to talk about that. If I am right in my analysis, an even graver moral wrong would be to make this a crime, as that would do even more harm than is being done now. Despite the purity of the pro-life point of view, criminalizing abortion would not end it at all. It would just create more dead women to go along with dead babies. Perhaps there will come a day when no woman is ever pregnant against her will, where every child is really anticipated and welcomed by every parent and by every grandparent. Perhaps that day should come, and in those days we won't have to criminalize abortion because no one will want one. That's a long way away. And so women will have to make tough, painful, sad choices for a long time, holding them responsible for making a choice that we in this world make them choose. Is that not itself another sin? You know, we have no means in this country to handle sins that are not crimes. Why do we not have rituals of cleansing for those who come home from war? Why do we not have truth and reconciliation meetings for the bankers who destroyed all those lives? Maybe we should have little shrines where women could visit the children they could have had, and we would all weep and struggle and join together, knowing that we all had dirty hands in some way. Abortion reminds us that every choice we make could be costly or even deadly. And to that extent, we're all sinners, and perhaps if we observed those solemn rituals like our ancestors did, we could get beyond simplistic moralities of the left and right. I do not know. What I do know is that we cannot stay here divided by ideological fortresses across a chasm that pretends to be one country. We can't stay here, and that may be the greatest sin of all. Yes, friends, we need to learn about sin because we're all stumbling through this planet with dirty hands. And I know no one who is willing or able or qualified to cast even the fourth or fifth stone onto someone else. So may it be, and amen. So let's imagine a future. You don't have to imagine it out loud, but we're going to sing a song that's about the future. What's the number? 153. After that grim, hard sermon, I want you to look outward and upward. We're doing songs out of the African American tradition all month long. Oh, I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. Rejoice, friends. It is time to sing. We only get one shot, but we get it day in and day out. So wake up, put yourself in the world, make all the mistakes you have in you, go to sleep and do it better tomorrow. That's all we can do. Because today and this day and every day is a day which God has made, and you with it. Rejoice and be glad that you get to try every day to make it a better life and a better world. Go in peace and amen.